Did one of the president's sons just become a billionaire off of crypto tokens? Let's talk about this token, this project that I honestly not the biggest fan of, but let's dive into WLFi. Here we go. So yes, you can read the headline from Forbes. Eric Trump, yes, one of the president's son, just became a billionaire. Now, is it because of crypto? Is it because of a token? Is it because of the family's wealth? Let's break it down. Not so much about Eric, God bless the man, but recently he became a billionaire after shares of American Bitcoin, his cryptocurrency company, mining company, skyrocketed in their market debut Wednesday morning. And recently, they just released a brand new token called WLFi. You can see this here, new crypto token, WLFi, trumps family's wealth by $5 billion. Now, this is the project. Am I a fan of this? Well, there's not really a product, and I know a couple things I won't share in this video, but I will share a few things that will make you take a second look at this. They're saying that they're bridging between legacy and what's next. We blend traditional finance with the transparency of blockchain, creating a simple, accessible way to bridge money. Okay? Now, the thing that people keep sending me is meeting the team. Look, I get that Trump's name is on here, President Donald Trump. I get that his two sons are on here. I even get that Barron's on here, who will probably be the president one day. But there are some other questionable people on their team. Okay, and I'm just going to let you know there's some questionable people here that have rugged and stolen millions of dollars and even millions of dollars from some of my friends. So I'm not a fan of this team, just being honest. Let's exclude the politicians out of this and the political family. Not a big fan of the team. Now, what I want to see is I want to see the product. All there is right now is there's a bridge to go into this USD1, their own stable coin. Okay? Now, as of right now, they're saying that there's an exchange coming soon, there's an app coming soon, and there's a lending and borrowing platform coming soon. There's no product. Okay? So that's a red flag number one for me. Now, I'll tell you this. You can do a Google right now and ask, what price did the WLFi investors buy in at? And it won't tell you the ICO price, even though we have it on another site. But they got in around about a penny and a half. Now, there was a significant raise of capital from this group called Alt5 Sigma. And they got a 64% discount from the current market price of this Google search. Now, when you go and you look at who runs Alt5 Sigma, I put this up yesterday, okay? We're recording this on September 9th. I asked Google this yesterday, and I had the screen here. Look at the key leadership of Alt5 Sigma core group. Yes, Eric Trump was on the board and a part of Alt5. Until today, the NASDAQ removed Eric from the board after the NASDAQ says, hey, you can't do that. Conflict of interest, brother. You can't do that. So let's break down the token. Is it a good investment right now? Let's refresh this. Current price is at 19 cents. Market cap is at 5.4 billion. There's 100 billion in the max supply. Now only 27%, 27 billion are in circulating. And I believe the top 5 or top 10 wallets are holding about 20 billion of those tokens. So that's a red flag to me. This number needs to be close to this number. This just means that there's going to be a lot of dilution, a lot of selling pressure that I think we see. And I understand Eric and the whole team, right? People keep trying to tell me, look at the team, look at the team. I get it. But the team is not going to, the teams doesn't mean anything to me, to be honest. Okay, according to ICO drops, you can see here, let's refresh this, about WLFi, 5 billion in market cap. The returns since the last round, so that it's up 13x from early investors. They raised 700 million. In my opinion, that's just a lot of money. You can see here, initial sale was at 1 cent. They raised 300 million at 1 cent. And here's where it gets tricky. Justin Sun, the guy that created the Tron blockchain, the Tron network, WLFi froze his tokens. Supposedly, he was selling But let's read this. To the World Liberty financial team and global community, as one of the early major investors in World Liberty Fi, I have contributed not only capital, but also my trust and support for the future of this project. My goal has been always to grow alongside with the team and the community and a healthy ecosystem. However, during the course of operations, my tokens were unreasonably frozen. Wave the red flag. As one of the early investors, I joined together with everyone, and we bought in the same way, and we all deserve the same rights. I love and respect every member of this community. Tokens are sacred and in whatever that means. This should be the most basic value of any blockchain, which he's actually right, and I hate the Tron network. You will never see me on the Tron network at all. I call on the team and respect these principles, unlock my tokens, and let's move forward together. I believe that a true great financial, and he's just basically sucking up to them at this point. They froze his tokens that their Twitter team even replied. We've heard the community concerns about recent wallet black. Like, this is like basic 101 red flags. He's probably selling some of his tokens because he got in early. It looks like there was not a locking period for his tokens. And guess what? They blacklisted wallets. They're saying they blacklisted 270 wallets. And they're kind of saying because it was because of a hack. 215 tied to a phishing attack. We stepped in preemptively to stop hackers from draining funds, aka sell their crypto, sell the token. We do not seek to blacklist anybody. We respond when alerted. I mean, this is just a cover-up, in my opinion. I don't like this at all. I don't even like that they're even acknowledging from Justin Sun. So let's actually do a quick. Let's actually go to his page real quick and let's see. Is there any comments from World Liberty Fi team? And there's not. Nothing recently here. So maybe they unfroze his token. We believe U.S.-listed crypto stocks are an undervalued opportunity. I will market buy $10 million worth of alts and $10 million worth of... I mean, this is interesting. This is interesting. Now, that happened after they froze his funds. But let's take a look at this chart. I put on my Instagram story a couple days ago when the market started to drop to not buy because this is the price that it got listed. So ICO investors, this is the dark side of crypto. They bought in here. When the game began, it started here and it ran up. And as always, there's always going to be a market cycle for new tokens. Now, all of this volume is showing up about here. And that's when my post went up, market dropped under. And honestly, this does not look bullish to me. Now, maybe I'm wrong and maybe I'm just very skeptical, but I don't like buying new projects and I don't care who the team is. I think this project right now at $5.4 billion is overvalued. Maybe I become a buyer of this in the future, but right now, I don't like seeing these types of headlines. There's just too much attention on the Trump crypto family. We know what happened last time when President Trump launched a token. And I'm not saying, I think World Liberty Fi will be more successful than this, but it was it was a local top, and that thing dropped. At one point, it had over $8 billion in market cap. The Trump family made probably billion plus off this. And now we're going to see this right here, freezing of tokens. Great work, team. I don't think that's a great work. I think that's very sketchy. And we're going to see in the comments below, what do you think happens to the price? I think this is going down closer to 2 to 3, 4 cents. And maybe I'm wrong, but we'll find out. See you soon.